Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Wakakadash, Barakatham, to the elders, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. This is a recent news article as a sit-down lesson from ArabNews.com, and it reads, Houthis launch a second wave of attacks on Red Sea vessels after deadly British-U.S. airstrike. It says Saturday's operation was the second in response to the latest U.S. Britain airstrikes in Yemen, says military spokesperson. U.S. military says no injuries or damage were reported by the U.S. coalition or commercial ships from the attacks. It says Houthi forces launch an anti-ballistic missile and armed drones target a U.S. aircraft carrier, a U.S. destroyer, 3 vessels in the Red Sea. The Iranian-backed Yemen military spokesperson said on Saturday. The U.S. military confirmed the attacks, but said no injuries or damage were reported by the U.S. coalition or commercial ships. In a statement on X, the U.S. Central Command said its forces destroyed one Iran-backed Houthi recruit aerial system in the southern Red Sea and saw 2 other crashes into the Red Sea. The U.S. forces also destroyed 2 Houthi anti-ship ballistic missiles fired in direction of the U.S. Navy ship Gravely, it said. The attack came a day after the Houthis vows to hit back after a joint British-U.S. aircraft airstrikes hit the military installations in Yemen on Thursday. We will meet escalations with escalations, Mohammed, a Houthi official, wrote on X. The Houthi military, which controls the most populous parts of Yemen and it's aligned with Iran, has attacked ships off its coast for months, saying it's acting in solidarity with the Palestinians and fighting Israel and Gaza. Sharids on Saturday said the group targeted the American aircraft carrier Eisenhower north of the Red Sea with a number of missiles and drones, adding that it was the second target operation against the carrier during the past 24 hours. The spokesperson also added that other operations have targeted a U.S. destroyer in the al-Bahlani ship in the Red Sea, if I pronounced that right, along the Mania ship that has been targeted twice in the Red Sea and the Arabian Sea as well. In addition, the ship Al-Oralio has been targeted in the Indian Ocean, he added. On Friday, the F/A-18 fighter jet from the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower aircraft hit a wide range of Houthis underground facilities, missiles launch commanders, and control sites. It says, facilities, according to the U.S. military. The military acknowledged that the joint British-U.S. airstrikes killed at least 16 people and wounded 42 others of its fighters. It was the highest publicly acknowledged death toll from multiple rounds of strikes carried out over the Houthi attacks on shipping. But the Houthis focused Friday morning on a strike that said struck a building housing Al-Houthis radio and civilian homes in the port of the city of the Red Sea. Their Al-Mashara satellite news channel aired images of the bloody man being carried out downstairs and others in the hospital receiving aid, and said all the dead were nearly all the wounded from the strikes came from there. The Houthis described all those who were killed or hurt were as civilians. The rebels force said held Yemen's capital, Sana'a, since 2014, including fighters who are in uniform. Other strikes hit outside of near its airport and communications equipment in Taz. The broadcaster said little other information was released on the sites, likely signaling that Houthi militants sites has been struck and one person was dead and was wounded in Sinai. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 15. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. One people should stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. 2nd Ezra 15, verse 16. For there should be sedition among men, invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions to stand in their power. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of this recent news article from ArabNews.com. And it reads, Houthis launched a second wave of attacks on Red Sea vessels after deadly British-U.S. airstrikes. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Bakar Kadash, Barakathum to the elders, Wa Akim Wa Akwaf. Until next time, I will say Shalom.